Hi, so I wanted to show you this Sig Sauer Mosquito. This is actually a purple model. If you can see on the line, it's got a little bit of paint fleck in it. It's kind of cool looking. It's a pretty nice pistol. It's a 22 long rifle, 10 round magazine, and I don't think it's fully loaded right now. And it's a 3.9 inch barrel. It runs about 305 on Bud's Gun Shop, which is a pretty good deal. It's definitely decent quality considering, of course it's a Sig, so you expect good quality out of them. The sights are pretty nice. So they're yellow tinted. I don't know if you can see that just right, but there and there and there. They don't glow in the dark, unfortunately. But it's a nice little weapon to take out just to fire. Really cheap, of course. And it's pretty hefty. I don't know exactly how heavy it is off the top of my head, but it probably weighs about a pound-and-a-half, or around 20 ounces or so. Maybe a little bit lighter. But it's a really nice weapon for what it is. The only concern that I've had with it so far is the ammo. So the biggest complaint that I've heard so far, well, and I've experienced, is it's very, very picky about the ammo. It does come with 2 springs, so if you're shooting subsonic or lower recoil rounds, it does have a different spring you can put into it. What I found is I just had to put that in anyway. The biggest problem that I had was failure to ejects, mostly just stovepiping, to be honest with you. So I ended up switching to CCI, straight up on everything. I could not get it to shoot Federal to save my life, especially with the higher recoil spring in it. But other than that, it's a nice weapon for $300, especially for a 22. It is made in Germany, as it's stamped there, and it does have the rails on it here, which is really nice to maybe tack it out a little bit. It'd be kind of fun. But other than that, overall, it's a pretty nice little 22, and especially for the $300 price, you can get it, Bud's and a couple of other places. I think Able Ammo carries it for $319. It's a decent little weapon. The magazines are not too terribly hard to find, and I think most of them that I've seen, I haven't bought a second one yet. I've just been kind of looking around at them. I've been running about 40 to 50 bucks, just depending on where you get it. So they're reasonably priced for what they are for the magazines. But yeah, it's a fun little gun to shoot.